There is a sacredness to grief. It is a raw and vulnerable time. We are entrusted with the delicate task of honoring the lives that have touched our own. We do this with love, with reverence, and with a deep respect for the traditions that have carried countless souls through the darkest of nights. The loss of a loved one is a universal experience. It transcends borders, cultures, and faiths. Yet the way we navigate this profound journey is often shaped by the customs and rituals passed down through generations. These traditions are not mere formalities. They are lifelines, offering solace, structure, and a sense of continuity in the face of overwhelming sorrow. The act of remembering, of honoring, is an essential part of the healing process. It is in these shared moments of grief and remembrance that we find strength, connection, and the courage to face the uncertain future. Imagine a family gathered together. The air is thick with a silence born of both grief and love. The soft murmur of prayers fills the space. The scent of incense hangs heavy, a fragrant reminder of memories shared and a life well lived. This is a scene that plays out in homes across the globe, each instance unique yet bound by the common thread of honoring the departed. In some cultures, the lighting of a candle symbolizes the eternal flame of the soul. In others, the rhythmic chants of sacred texts offer comfort and guidance to the bereaved. These traditions, though diverse in their expression, share a common purpose: to provide a structured outlet for grief, to celebrate a life lived, and to guide the soul on its onward journey. They are a testament to the enduring power of faith, family, and community in times of loss. Dr. Maya Shankar, a cognitive scientist and former senior advisor in behavioral science at the White House, speaks to the importance of rituals in times of grief. When we experience a significant loss, she explains, our world is thrown into disarray. Rituals provide a sense of order and predictability during a time when everything feels chaotic and uncertain. These rituals, she adds, act as a container for our grief. They give us a framework within which to process our emotions, to find meaning in the midst of suffering, and to begin the slow and arduous journey of healing. This structure, this sense of order, can be a lifeline for those adrift in a sea of grief. It reminds us that even in death there is a rhythm, a flow, a way forward. Section 4. The language of rituals. Each tradition speaks its own language of grief and remembrance. In Hinduism, the lighting of the funeral pyre symbolizes the release of the soul from the physical body and its journey into the next realm. The chanting of mantras and the offering of ghee into the fire are acts of purification and surrender. In Christianity, the lighting of candles signifies the presence of Christ, the light of the world, offering hope and solace in the darkness of grief. The sharing of communion, the body and blood of Christ, represents spiritual nourishment and the promise of eternal life. In Buddhism, the burning of incense symbolizes the impermanence of life and the purification of negative thoughts and emotions. The chanting of sutras and the practice of meditation help to cultivate mindfulness and compassion, guiding the bereaved towards inner peace. In Islam, the washing and shrouding of the body are acts of purification and respect. The funeral prayer, the Salat al-Janazah, is a communal plea for forgiveness and mercy for the deceased. Section 5. A daughter's journey through grief. When my father passed away, shares Sarah, her voice soft with emotion, I felt lost. The world seemed to stop spinning. Sarah, raised in a traditional Hindu household, found solace in the rituals surrounding her father's passing, the chanting of the mantras, the scent of sandalwood and incense, the warmth of the community gathered. It all brought me a sense of peace, she says. It connected me to my father, to my ancestors, and to my faith. It reminded me that even in death, we are not alone. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of tradition to comfort and heal. The rituals, steeped in meaning and symbolism, provided a roadmap for navigating the uncharted waters of grief.